in our YouTube family. So just hold on in, especially if you all are newbies. Let us know that you're a newbie in the chat. Listen, welcome our YouTube family. So glad to have you in here. My name is A.D. Roberts, and yes, I am your success coach. And every day when we come on here and we do this live, Monday through Thursday. Yes, Monday through Thursday. We have a simple goal, two of them, two simple goals. The very first one is to create a sense of connectedness and community where we love on each other, we support each other. The second goal that we have is that we always have a conversation, a discussion that is designed to be impactful and empowering in a meaningful way. So welcome in all of our wonderful people, our YouTube family. So glad to have you in here. And as we get this thing started, let's go ahead and give a real quick shout out to our wonderful, illustrious, beautiful moderators. We have Fine Wine, Mimi, and Janae. Fine Wine and Mimi, if y'all would do a little quick wave over here on TikTok, if you would do a little quick wave so that we can love on you. There it is. There we go. There's Mimi. There's Fine Wine. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Same thing over here, Janae. We appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for everything that you do to keep us safe over here in the YouTube land. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So today we have a powerful conversation lined up. As always, when is it not powerful? When is it not? But I think today is a special day because I think many people are continuing to be frustrated, and it's okay. And I think I want to give you something that's going to encourage you today. It's going to encourage you to actually do better, to be better, to be absolutely amazing. And yeah, I'm trying to clean these glasses. But we got a great topic, so don't go anywhere. We got a great conversation lined up. Don't go anywhere. So today's conversation is entitled "Hang in There." This is really me encouraging you to stay on this course because many of you have been with me for at least 3 months. How many people in here? Because we just have a few people in here. How many people have been with me at least for the last 3 months? If you've been in here, if you've been with me here in the Oasis Mind Spa for the last 3 months, put 3 in the chat. Thank you. Tamara, Fine Wine, Majestic. I see you. I see you. I see you. Songbird, Trinity, excellent. Excellent. Thank you, Janae. I see you. I see you. Excellent. Thank you. And so, coach can beat y'all up sometimes. I understand. I try to give as much as I can so that you become the absolute best version of yourself. Good turquoise. Good to see you. And today I want to talk about a few things. I want to encourage you to hang in there. The journey this is our title. Hang in there. The journey may not be easy, but it will be worth it. The journey may not be easy, but it will be worth it. The journey of life, the journey to the life that you desire is rarely linear. Just that simple. The journey to the life you desire is rarely linear. It's very seldom a straight line, rarely polite, and almost never convenient. Yet it is profoundly purposeful. There are moments when it feels like the universe is playing a cruel trick on us. It feels as though we are way behind the 8 ball. It feels like everybody is doing exceedingly well but us. It seems like as we go on social media, we see that people are moving along with their lives beautifully. We see that some people are happy and successful. We see that some people are reaching milestones in their lives, appearing just effortlessly. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you for the populace. It feels as though sometimes, people are getting new cars, new homes, keys to new homes, falling in love, getting into relationships, being engaged, and just seeing all of those things. Good to see you, M. Monique. Good to see you. Hey, Sunshine. Good to see you. Good to see you, Sunshine. So glad to have you up in here. I see you, Monique. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, honey. Thank you for those roses. And again, if we have any newbies in the building, let us know that you're a newbie so that we can love on you. Let us know, but just by simply putting newbie in the chat, that's all you have to do. Just put newbie in the chat so that we can love on you. Thank you, Monique, for grabbing that daily heart, man. Listen, and honey, listen, y'all love on honey because honey is a newbie. Y'all love on honey. We appreciate you. And y'all can let us know where you are. Did I see Dee Dee come up in here? For gratitude is a newbie. Y'all love on for gratitude. Y'all love on them too. Excellent, excellent. Right here in Florida, right here in the U.S. Listen, so welcome in everybody. So let's keep going. So we look out in the world and we see people that are doing exceedingly well, and we say when. We say when. Anybody know that feeling of looking out into the world and seeing everybody else doing exceedingly well, and you wonder, when is my turn? Anybody ever been in a season where they just kind of like, what is going on? And why is it taking so long? If that's you, put me in the chat. Thank you, Fine Wine. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Tamara. Thank you, Majestic. Thank you for gratitude. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Sunshine. And thank y'all for continuing to love on the newbies. I appreciate you. The real work is not avoiding the twists and the turns that come with this journey. Because the journey is not always easy. The journey is filled with ups and filled with downs. It's filled with medical stuff that we didn't think we would be wrestling with. It feels like you wrestle more with, financial stuff than anything else. Just like time is moving. It's moving so fast, and you look up and hell, you 50. You know what I'm saying? Like life won't. Anytime anybody ever just felt like saying, "Hey, yo, can we just slow things down just a little bit? Can we slow time up a little bit? Can we slow time down a little bit? And can we speed up the abundance that's coming?" Yeah, and you know what? And I'm glad you know about divine timing. Divine timing is a major variable in the equation. But that still doesn't cancel out how you feel when you feel off. When you feel as if you should be here. You feel like you should be so much further ahead. You feel like everything, all of the work you've done, all of the hard work you've done, all of the meditation, the prayers, the supplication, all of the things that you've done in order to get there to that place, it just seems like it takes so long. And so today, the goal is to help you to navigate that season, because as I said, the real work is not avoiding the twists and turns, the ups and downs and the craziness, but learning how not to lose yourself inside of those things. Janae says, literally just wrote about this yesterday. Wow, synchronicities. Yeah, we continue to be on the same page, for sure. So when you understand the process, frustration loosens its grip. When you understand the process, when you understand what's happening to you, and that this is a part of your story. When you understand that this is a part of your story, it's your journey. Your journey is unique. Your journey is not like anybody else's, even though it may have moments of familiarity. But it's not like anybody else's journey. Your journey is unique, and it is designed for you to become the absolute best version. So when you understand the process, frustration loosens its grip, patience deepens, and abundance begins responding to you differently. I'm going to say that again. When you get this, instead of having moments of frustration and anger and being pissed off at the world, because listen, I understand it, because you can have those moments where you say, enough is enough, I'm tired. Enough is enough, I'm tired. Enough is enough, I don't want to negotiate anymore. I don't want to beg and plead. Because sometimes, anybody ever just got tired of begging and pleading? You got tired of hearing your own voice. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Anybody? Put me in the chat if that's you. I'm tired of hearing my own self. I'm tired of asking. I'm tired of being angry with what's going on in life. All right, thank y'all. So listen, I think we're in the right place today. I think we on the right. I think we got the right conversation today. Hey Willis, good to see you up in here. Welcome in, Willis. Welcome in, Willis. Good to see you, Sunshine. Welcome in. Thank y'all so much. All right, here we go. Part one. If y'all are ready for part one, put one in the chat. Yeah, sometimes tired of going through the motions. It feels like that. Oh, and and Willis, your TikTok family is saying hello. I don't know why y'all loving on Willis like this. We got other people. Y'all don't see Sunshine over there? Sunshine need love too. Sunshine, they sent love to you too. They sent they sent love to you too. All right, here we go. Why the journey often feels harder right before it gets better. Yeah, right, exactly. Finally. Exactly. Oh God. Tell me who that is, Willis. Stop it. It's too early in the day for a lot of people. It's too early. Mimi, sit down somewhere. Go and sit down somewhere because we trying to have a good time. And Mimi said hello, Sunshine. She said hey, Sunshine. So she see they starting to they starting to get right. There we go. Thank y'all so much. I truly appreciate y'all loving on our YouTube family. All right, here we go. The journey is the journey. Why the journey often feels harder right before it gets better. Anybody ever heard that before? It's always darkest before the dawn. It's always darkest before the dawn. It tends to get a whole lot rougher before it gets easier. And so the subconscious mind, it resists the familiar. It resists the unfamiliar. The subconscious mind, it literally resists the unfamiliar. Unfamiliar success more than familiar struggle. Now watch this. Now this is going to hit hard. That's how you know the breakthrough is coming. That's what Mimi says. That's how she knows the breakthrough is coming, because it gets really, really crazy. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. Yes, all of those things. But if you understand these colloquialisms and these euphemisms and things that we hold on to, these proverbial phrases and statements that just kind of show up and explain life, we understand that there's always a period of turmoil, chaos before it gets beautiful. We understand that it's always darkest before the dawn, that every cloud has its silver lining. And so these are the things, this too shall pass. These are good. Those are good. See, all of these things that we say to ourselves to kind of push us along and encourage us during those dark moments. And so here again, but see, you have to understand and remind it that when we start talking about the subconscious mind, and so before we have the upgrade and the subconscious mind, it resists unfamiliar success. Because these are like, nobody's headed towards failure. You are consciously choosing success. Is anybody in here consciously choosing success? Because if you're consciously choosing success, that means you're moving towards success. If that's you, put me in the chat. I'm consciously moving towards success. I'm consciously moving towards success. My desire is success. Now, what is the desire? Desire is just the invitation. Thank y'all. So you're heading towards success. But the subconscious mind resists unfamiliar success more than familiar struggle. That because what is familiar? The subconscious mind, it loves the familiar. So whatever is familiar to it, if your body, your nervous system is accustomed to struggle, you're going to resist the success and acquiesce to the struggle. And even when you have moments of success, you still begin to bend towards the success. You start bending towards the failure because it is unfamiliar to you. And your subconscious mind loves that which is familiar. And so if you have someone, just like there's a reason why a person always complains. We all have that one friend that every time you talk to them, it's always something wrong. There's a family member that we talk to. Every time we have a conversation with them, it's always something wrong. And so therefore, when we see the phone number pop up on the phone, we say, oh, here we go. Here we go with this yet again, this same conversation, the same old story over and over and over again. And the worst thing that we can do is realize that we might be that person. We might be the one that every time we call someone, we have that energy. And we got to be mindful of that. But we all know somebody, whether it's ourselves or whether it's somebody else. We all know someone that every time we have a conversation is always something negative. But where does that come from? It's what they're familiar with. It's who they are. It's what they know. And so growth stretches identity, because remember, the universe does not give us what we ask for. It gives to us what it is that we see, how we see ourselves, what we assume about ourselves. That's the universal law of assumption. Yeah, always venting, Mimi. Always venting. That's that's a part of the process. Always venting. So let me lay some things down fundamentally for our newbies. And again, if we have any newbies in here, let us know that you're a newbie so that we can acknowledge you and we can love on you. Yep, all in here waking up. I can be honest. I was a type of person at one point. I understand, Summer. I get it. Hey, lovely. Hey, lovely Lucy. Y'all love on lovely Lucy. Hey, Brooklyn. Brooklyn is new. Y'all love on them. If we had any newbies in here, just let us know that you're a newbie so that we can love on you. Y'all love on lovely. Thank y'all so much. Y'all love on Brooklyn. Welcome in. Welcome in. Expansion is painful, Willis. It is definitely painful. And so growth stretches the identity. Let me lay some fundamental stuff down here. Listen, come here, my newbies. We live in an energetic universe. Willis say he knew too. See, yeah, now you know what? You starting to act like the back of the room, Willis, because that's the stuff that they do. Yeah, we knew here. But you know what? We appreciate you for being up in here. So you knew all day today. All right, that's fine. All right, here we go. We live in an energetic universe, and because we live in an energetic universe, this universe has a language. It has a language. You may say, well, AD, well, what is that language? That language is frequency. Well, where does it come from? Well, in part, that language comes from us. That's right. It comes from you. It comes from me in part. And so that frequency, it arises out of you and I. But how? Through the thoughts we have, the words we speak, the actions we take, and the emotions that we experience. Those, what I like to call the protocols of alignment, they create a frequency. They create a resonance. They create a resonance. And that resonance has a particular frequency. You, based upon the thoughts you have, the words you speak, the actions you take, and the emotions that you experience, you have a particular frequency. Your frequency may be different from mine. My frequency may be different from yours. But that frequency nonetheless arises out of what? The thoughts we have, the words we speak, the actions we take, and the emotions that we experience. Man, thank you, Willis, for my birthday gift, man. That's wild. Listen, y'all know what y'all gonna do. Willis just came in here. Willis just came here just cutting up. But thank you, Willis. Thank you so very much. Willis dropped the 50 like that real quick. See? But that was for my birthday. Thank you so much, kind sir. All right, excellent. Here we go. Now you know they about to cut up as they normally do. So we appreciate Willis. Oh, now y'all gonna do that right there. Here comes Savali with her rose. Thank you so much. There you go. Thank y'all. Thank you, Mimi. Oh gosh. There we go. Come on, y'all. I love it, y'all. Y'all are amazing and hilarious at the same time. All right, here we go. So because we live in this energetic universe, then this universe has a language, and that language is vibration, is frequency. The frequency that you broadcast every single day based upon the thoughts you have, the words you speak, the actions you take, that signal is broadcast out into the quantum field. The quantum field receives it, and then thank y'all. I appreciate it. Willis, you always starting some stuff because now they just cutting up. They just dropping hats and all kinds of things. Thank y'all. I truly appreciate it. And so that frequency is projected out into the quantum field, and then the quantum field then receives it, and it is reflected back to us as reality. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Sabali. Thank you for my paper crane. Thank you for my figure hearts. Thank y'all. I appreciate you. And so again, that frequency is projected out into the quantum field. The quantum field receives it, and the quantum field then reflects it back to us as what we experience as reality. And so the universe does not give us what we ask for. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. And how we see ourselves is determined by the thoughts we have, the words we speak, the actions we take, and the emotions that we experience. That identity is then broadcast out into the quantum, and then we receive it. We receive it very, 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 very clearly, very simply as reality. So when we are trying to grow, when we are expanding, when we're becoming, come on, here it is. When we say that we want to become more wealthy, when we say we want to attract more abundance in our lives, when we say that we want better relationships, we want a better job, we want a better position, we want a better situation, that that is predicated by us having to grow. You have to grow, you have to stretch. Why? Because you are building capacity. And see, this is the part about the journey when the journey seems long, when the journey is struggling. Those are the things where we are in a space where we're trying to grow, we're trying to become the better version of ourselves. And as we're becoming the better version of ourselves, we're stretching beyond the limitations of the present moment. But what's happening is, as we are being stretched is putting us in a season where we are building capacity in a way that we can handle the new thing that's coming. Because some of you, let's be very, very honest and clear, some of you are not ready to become multimillionaires. Some of you are not prepared. Now, you may have the desire to become a multimillionaire, but do you have the capacity? Do you have the capacity to handle it? Do you have the boundaries and standards in place that can govern that type of wealth and abundance flowing into your life instantaneously? So, because many of us don't have that type of existence, we are not in that space. Vibrationally, we're not ready. But in order to get ready, what happens? Life begins to life. Life does what it does. The universe does what it does. And what is happening, it is stretching us beyond our present situation. And as it's stretching us, we understand that growth stretches your identity, and identity resists being stretched without explanation. And what is the explanation? The explanation is our connection to that which is our purpose, what is in alignment with how we see ourselves. So many people misinterpret resistance as failure. Watch this now. You set a goal to become a better, become a better person, to have better health, to attract more wealth, more abundance, to do the thing, to become the best version of yourself. Now, these are the things that you said, right? These are the things that you said. But many people misinterpret the resistance that you face, because automatically you think resistance equals failure. Anybody ever been that person that the moment you get pushback from the universe, when you say, I want to do this, and you get pushed back from this, and you automatically look at the resistance as failure? Anybody ever done that? If that's been you, put me in the chat. Because I can tell you, I have definitely done that. I have looked at certain aspects of my life, and because it did not go the way I wanted it to go, when I wanted it to go, I made the natural assumption that I had failed. There it is. So again, many people misinterpret resistance as failure, when it is often evidence of expansion. Because it is the resistance. Here it is. Come on, watch this. Thank you, Willis. Thank you, Sunshine. Thank you, Janae. You see, it is the resistance that creates the tension between where we are now and where it is that we want to be. And so it is resistance that builds capacity. Because as anybody ever worked out, anybody ever went to the gym, and if you went to the gym and you reached a certain place and you got accustomed to that particular weight. Anybody know what I'm talking about? You went to the gym, and so now you've reached a certain plateau, and you're like, well, wait a minute, now this is getting easy. And so your trainer sees that you just blowing through it, just pow, pow, pow. So guess what? The trainer says, all right, I got something for you. let's go ahead and let me, since you've done so well, let me go ahead and add some resistance to it. Now, here it is. Now, watch this. Now, here it is. We have been successful in our workout. We've been doing our thing. Listen, yeah, it's time to level up. Come on. There you go, sunshine. This is it. So you sit there. For many of us, we misinterpret the resistance that we get as a clarion call that we are being welcomed into the land of failure. But the trainer, oh, that's good. So here it is. You said you wanted to get in shape. You the one said you wanted to get into that bikini or that doggone Speedo. You said you wanted to look real, real good. That's what it is. Bringing that, what'd you say? Bringing the burn back, bringing that burn back. And so here it is. You sat there and you were struggling. And when you first started out, you were struggling. And now you just breezing through the workout. Come on now. You breezing through the workout. And because your trainer sees that you're now breezing through the workout, the trainer says, all right, now it's time to build some more capacity. Because where he is now, where she is now, where Mimi is now, where Angela is now, where Fine Wine is, where Willis is, where Janae is, where Sunshine is right now, they've already reached this plateau. So now it's time to increase their capacity. The only thing, realize this, the only thing that is going to boost your capacity is resistance. So today's talk is about you recognizing that there will be variables in the equation of your journey that feel like problems, that look like failure, but in actuality, it is just growth stretching you. It's time for you to build the capacity to handle the thing that you said you wanted to become. Does that make sense, y'all? If that makes sense, put yes in the chat. If that makes sense, put yes in the chat. If that makes sense, put yes in the chat. A person leaving a stable but unfulfilling job suddenly experiences doubt. Come on now, watch this, watch this. Here we go. A person leaving a stable but unfulfilling job suddenly experiences doubt, delays, and unexpected obstacles, not because they are wrong, but because the nervous system is renegotiating what safety means to them. Because now, so guess what started to happen? Here it is, because some of you are starting to choose yourself for the first time. Come here. Oh, this is good. Come here. Some of you, for the very first time, are starting to choose yourself. You're starting to put your needs, your desires, your aspirations first, because for so long you have taken care of everybody else. You've taken care of friends, you've taken care of family, you've taken care of children, you've taken care of the cat, the dog, and everybody else. You've taken care of the people in the community. You've bent over backwards for friends. You have done everything. Thank you, Monique. Thank you. Thank you for yes, let me cook. Thank you, Mimi. Let me cook. There we go. Many of you have sacrificed. People don't even know. Children don't even know or realize how much you had to sacrifice in order to get to that place. But see, the moment you said, I choose me, now you begin to shift and to change, and you begin to grow in a new direction. And as you change and as you become the better version of you, obstacles show up. Disappointments may come, but as you understand that you're moving into a new space because you're now choosing you, it is you building capacity for the greatest season of your life. There it is, right there. There it is. And so when you're starting to choose you, your nervous system is accustomed to the old you, the old version of you, the old version of you. So some of you are actually walking off of jobs. There's some folks in here that have started to walk in their destiny because they've let go of the safety net. You let go of the what ifs. You pushed all of those things aside. Thank you, Kenny Pops. I appreciate the change. Listen, you chose yourself, and as you began to choose yourself and you started to believe in your own dreams, you started to align how you see yourself with your greatest self. You started to align with your higher self. You start to align your day-to-day routine with your passionate purpose for your life. And so here it is. Come on. There we go, Janae. Come on. So as you begin to choose you above and beyond all things, and you walk away from the job the first thing your nervous system wants to do is to renegotiate what safety means. Like, hold on, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. We used to say that this job was safe. Now we're not at it anymore. We walked away. We used to feel that this relationship or this marriage was safe, but now I'm out. It wasn't serving, but immediately your body, your nervous system is saying, wait, 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 hold on, hold on. Even though that was that wasn't the greatest relationship, that wasn't the greatest job, but at least it gave us a sense of safety. And so now doubt begins to show up. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Anybody, the moment you begin to step out on faith, the moment you decide that you're going to choose you, here comes the moment where you start doubting everything. Anybody know what I'm talking about? If that's you, put me in the chat. If that's you, put me in the chat. Come on, sunshine. Thank you. Looking for that safety net. Thank you, Mimi. Come on. There you go, Jabs. Thank you. Thank you, Trinity. Thank you. Thank you, Auntie Winnie. Thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Tamara. Thank you, Songbird. So that's safe. Here it is. You getting out of that relationship. You getting out of that job. You getting out of that old season. And the moment you start declaring greatness for yourself, you start being worried. You start to become afraid. There it is. That's it. That's a good one. Willis said, I start questioning everything. You start questioning everything. You start doubting. You start worrying. You start questioning if you made the right decision. I've had to do that my doggone self and say, well, did I pull the trigger too early? Did I make the right decision? And so then come on now with it, Mimi. Now you start to become stressed. Now you start to get at. There you go. You feeling it, Monique, because you're accustomed. You're accustomed to living a particular way, and that's your nervous system. And so you see how your nervous system can self-sabotage your greatest season, because now that you're moving towards success, which is unfamiliar in a new territory, your subconscious mind, which loves the familiar, even though the familiar may be an uncomfortable season, but because you are moving in the new direction, it's unfamiliar, and that unfamiliarity means unsafe. A person leaving a stable job, but unfulfilling job, suddenly experiences doubt, delays, and unexpected obstacles not because they're wrong, but because the nervous system is renegotiating their safety. Is it possible that what you have been calling blockage is actually your subconscious recalibrating to a bigger life? Come on. You welcome, Trinity. You in here today. Come on now. All that is anxiety trying to create certainty. Right. The panic. That's right. Your nervous system recalibrating itself for greatness. That anxiety feeling, that's your nervous system trying to prepare for your greatest season. That's your nervous system renegotiating what's safe for us, because now you're in uncharted territory. You're in areas that were, wait a minute now, hold on. Wait a minute, hold on. Sleepless nights. Come on, Jabs. Come on with it. Now you call yourself struggling. You start moving into a new relationship. You got you a new boo. Everything's going along perfectly fine and everything is good. And then all of a sudden you start to feel nervous because little Rufus is getting serious. And the things that come along with that, it's starting to look like where you've been before. And you just wait a minute, this is different. This is new. I'm not familiar with this part. So wait a minute. So now you start to struggle and you start to self-sabotage. You wish your daughter could hear this. Listen, gratitude. We got the replay for it. You can watch it again. While it says, I walked away from a 6-figure job and I questioned myself, but the universe opened a way that I still made 6 figures without the stress. Come on now. Come on, Willis. Come on, Willis. That's the part. But in that process between the moment, Willis, the moment that you walked away from that job, the way you walked away from those 6 figures, because some people will look and say, y'all, you crazy. How many of us have walked away from jobs like Willis did and were told that we were crazy because we walked away? They showing much love, Willis. They showing much love for your courage. They showing much love over here on TikTok for your courage. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, gratitude. Thank you, Mimi. They thought that you were crazy because you walked away from that good check paying job. Oh boy. Listen, I remember moments. Thank you, Trinity. I remember I was told I was crazy. It happens. I was crazy. And then listen, I was told that I had lost my mind. Right. Listen, we're on the right path. We're on the right path. We're on the right time. We're on the right path in the right time. Listen, a lot of times walking away is better because you know when a season for a thing is up. But sometimes we stay way too long. Why? Because it's natural. And so I really want you to begin to understand what it is that you're wrestling with from a subconscious perspective. It is your nervous system that is responding to that which is new because they see that which is new as unsafe. The unfamiliar is unsafe. Yes, even in relationships. Any shift and change in your life where you leave one area and move into the next, it puts you in a space. It puts you in a space where your nervous system is saying, hold on. Wait a minute. We don't like this right here. This does not feel good. We're not safe. And no, you're right, sunshine. All money isn't good money. It's not. And so as we begin to choose for ourselves, we ask that question, what if the delay is not denying you? Is it possible? Is it possible that what you have been calling blockage is actually your subconscious recalibrating for a bigger season, a bigger life, a bigger bank account? If you can't hold the pause, you won't be able to hold the outcome. It's been terrible. I am without my own place, and now I'm unemployed. You're in the thick of it, Luna. You're in the thick of it. Many of us have been in very similar places. I've been in a season where I've lost everything after having a whole lot. But now I understand that it was preparing me for something bigger, that it was clearing the way. And then everything has a cycle. And so we're gonna get to all of that. So ancient wisdom reminds us that water meets resistance not by force, but by persistence. Shaping stone without ever arguing with it. It's just persistence. If y'all are ready for part 2, put 2 in the chat. If y'all are ready for part 2, put 2 in the chat. And if we have any newbies in here, let's love on our newbies. Let me know that you're a newbie. If we haven't already acknowledged you, simply put newbie in the chat so that we can do so. Excellent. Thank you. Let's go. Excellent. Thank you. Y'all love on Luna. Y'all love on Marsha. We got some newbies up in here. Y'all love on that. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart meeting, Luna. Y'all love on them. Love on Marsha for me. Thank you. Oh, what's going on, Born Athlete? Welcome in. Listen, y'all love on our newbies. Thank you. Here's part 2. Understanding the process is the antidote to frustration. If this is your vibe, this might be your tribe, y'all. So come on. Understanding the process is the antidote for frustration. It is the antidote. Frustration is not caused by delay. I hate to bust your bubble. Frustration is not caused by delay. It is caused by misunderstanding the nature of transformation. If you don't write anything down, write this down. Write this down right now. Come on, write it down. Pull your pens out, take your notes. Frustration, the frustration that you feel, that I felt, that all of us have felt at some point in time in the journey, when the journey was not turning out as fast as we wanted it, when the abundance didn't show up like we wanted it to show up, when we got disappointed, when we were faced with all kinds of setbacks and disappointments and resistance. Frustration sets in. But let me school you. Frustration is not caused by the delay itself. Frustration is not caused by delay. It's caused by misunderstanding the nature of transformation. See, right now, you're not understanding the transformation that's happening in your life. So when you don't understand this, the transformation that's happening, it's just like you getting upset with the fact that your muscles are tired from you working out. You get like literally you frustrated because you are getting you working out, you're doing the thing. You said you wanted to get better. Now your trainer has upped the ante, and now you're working out, you're doing the thing, and now you're starting to feel the burn, the pain is coming in, and then you want to get upset and frustrated with the fact that you're dealing with pain. Make that make sense. Does that make sense in that context? Does it make sense for you to be mad with your growth and development? Does it make sense? No, it does not. Especially when you're the one who created it in the first place. And so frustration is not about the delay itself. What's happening is when you are leveling up, when you're becoming the better version of yourself, the resistance is causing growing pains. It's causing the growing pains. And so the frustration that you are experiencing, it's not caused by the delay. It is caused by misunderstanding the nature of the very transformation that you're going through right now. When you're leveling up, do you have to fast all the time? Oh, no, you don't have to fast all the time, but you can. There's a process to it, and if you incorporate fasting, if you fast with it, then what does that do? Does that accelerate what it is that you do? Quite often, because when you sacrifice a thing, it creates a vortex. It creates a void in your life, right? And so the process of fasting is creating a void voluntarily in your life. When you create that void or that vacuum, what begins to happen? That vacuum, inside of a vacuum, the void then pulls in something else. So therefore, that's why we find ourselves when we decide we want to fast, we want to sacrifice a thing. When we fast, we sacrifice a thing. It opens up a space for the new thing to come in. So do you have to? Absolutely not. There's no have to do anything. However, will it accelerate what you're doing? Yes, it will accelerate it. All right, great question. Thank you. Hey, Rosemary. And listen, thank y'all for grabbing those daily heart me's up in here. I truly appreciate y'all. Y'all are doing y'all doggone thug thistle. Excellent, excellent. We're right at the top of the hour. We're getting close to the top of the hour. So again, frustration is not caused by delay. It is caused by misunderstanding the nature of your transformation and what's happening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for those daily heart me's, Chanel. Thank you. When expectations are rigid, here it is. Here it is. Watch this, y'all. Come on in. Thank you for the finger hearts. Thank you for the finger hearts, Chanel. Watch this. When expectations are rigid, the journey feels cruel. You have these expectations and they're solid. They are set. That's where you are. You're rigid. And when you don't bend, that rigidity creates a cruel environment for you to be expanding and to growing. So again, when expectations are rigid, the journey feels cruel. When expectations are fluid, like water, when they're fluid, the journey feels light, airy, intelligent even. That's how it works. The subconscious mind thrives on meaning, not timelines. You hear that? Your subconscious mind, it thrives on purpose. It thrives on meaning. It thrives on why. It thrives on that. And because it thrives on the why and the meaning and all of those things, it thrives on it. It doesn't thrive on timelines. It's juxtaposed to timelines because timelines create a false sense of urgency, stress, and anxiety. The subconscious mind thrives on it. Someone manifesting financial abundance may experience a season of learning boundaries, self-worth, or discernment before money flows. That's absolutely important. Here it is. Yes, there's a rhythm. That's the universal law of rhythm, Marsha. The ebbs and the flows, the ups and the downs that comes along with the process. But that process is working in your favor because it is through that process, it's through the ebbs and the flows. That's just like working out. Thank you, Fine Wine, for my hat. It is the resistance that you get from the ebbs and flow of life. It is a natural rhythm that happens, but what does it do? It's just like your heart. If there was no natural flow of your heart, if there was no natural contraction of your heart muscle, it loosens, it tightens, 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 it loosens. Thank you, Fine Wine. Thank you, Chanel. It loosens, it tightens. Because your heart loosens and then tightens, it constricts and then it releases. What does that cause? What does this action cause to happen? It causes the lifeblood to flow. Come on now. It causes you to live. If you didn't have the ebbs and the flows, if you didn't have the release, the tightening, the letting go, the resistance, if you didn't have that, you see where the connection in your physical body, your heart is pumping living blood through your system. It is that's causing oxygen to flow through your body. There's a rhythm to everything. There's an ebb and a flow to everything. And so the up and the down is not working against you, is actually working for you. Now, sometimes as you're going through the constriction process, it doesn't feel good, it doesn't feel comfortable, but let me tell you, you're in the right place at the right time at the right season, because this is the natural ebb and flow. Thank you for that. This is the natural ebb and flow of your life. So again, someone who's manifesting financial abundance may experience a season of learning boundaries. Thank you. Thank you, Chanel. A season of learning boundaries, self-work, or discernment before the money flows. Because what are we doing? We're building capacity. We're building capacity. There's beauty. That's right. That's right, Janae. There is beauty in the contrast. Labor pains, contract. Yeah, all of that. All of those things. It comes with the process. It comes with the process. Quantum mechanics reminds us that observation collapses possibility into form. Quantum mechanics, from a quantum perspective, listen, that observation collapses probabilities, or all of the possibilities, into form, meaning how you interpret the journey directly influences what materializes. So if you look at the journey that you're on as positive, even though it may seem rough, it's easier for you to attract things, because what's happening vibrationally? The universe is responding to you based upon your frequency, based upon that frequency. And so if you're angry and you're frustrated and you're angry and you're frustrated and you're angry and you're frustrated and you're sending that signal out into the universe, and the quantum field receives that anger and that frustration, then what's happening? Then what's going to happen? That anger and the frustration is going to manifest itself in your life and give you another opportunity to experience it a little bit more. That's clarity in perfect time. That's right. There you go. Come on now. There's a season for it all. There's a season for it all. Listen, we're at the top of the hour. This is great. This is great. This is absolutely great. We're already at 61,000 at the top of the hour. So guess what? We are moving in the right direction. We will hit our goal of 100K. So thank y'all so much. We are moving. We are moving. Latina Bella, good to see you up in here. Welcome in, superstar. So glad to have you up in here. And listen, if this is your vibe, this might be your tribe. There are 3 ways of engaging with us right here. There's 3 ways, and it's so simple. The very first one right here is to come to this live as often as you can. That's it. To come, because we're here Monday through Thursday, every single day, Monday through Thursday from 12 to 2. And so this is where you want to be. So don't go anywhere. And so if this is your vibe, this might be your tribe. The second level of engagement, because there are 3. The second level of engagement is that if this is your vibe, this might be your tribe, then guess what? You can become a part of the Oasis. The Oasis is a place that we've created, and it's our channel on Discord. I'm going to say that again. It's our channel on Discord. And inside of that, inside of the Oasis, we have Monday morning meditation. That's live. We have Monday morning meditation. We have recorded, pre-recorded meditation sessions. We have hypnosis sessions that are pre-recorded. We have all kinds of things that are designed to be impactful and empowering for your life. We have a woman's safe space inside of there that Janae is our moderator on. And so listen, ladies, I want you to take advantage of that, because it is a powerful, powerful place to be, because it's like being in a group. It is being in a group of people, being with a group of people. That's your tribe. They think like you. They want the best for you. They are sending you positive energy. When you're having a moment, it's a great space to be. And so that's the second level of engagement. And how do you get into the Oasis? It's really, really simple. It's our channel on Discord, and all you have to do is, the first thing is that all you have to do is click this picture, this good looking guy, to get into the Oasis. And once you click on that picture, you can become a super fan. And as you become a super fan in the Oasis, you gain access automatically, because TikTok is going to send you a link. Yes. TikTok is going to send you a link. Yes, TikTok is going to send you a link so that you can get into the Oasis. The second way is you're like, hey, AD, I'm having some financial trouble, or I'm having some technical difficulties. Guess what? One of the wonderful people here, whether it be myself or Mimi, Fine Wine, Janae, they will help you get into the Oasis. So definitely, the fastest and the easiest way is to become a super fan right here on TikTok. The other way is to just simply message Fine Wine or Mimi or one of our moderators or myself, and we'll get you squared away. So great, excellent. The third and final way, the highest level of engagement is to become a member of the Oasis Mind Spa itself. That's right, to become a member of the Oasis Mind Spa. What does that mean? You're either working with me one-on-one, that's right, because many of you are already doing that. You're working with me one-on-one, or you have been a participant in our virtual hypnosis experience. And so I need to see if we're going to have one for February, and I'll keep you posted on that. And so is there anybody in here that wants to work with us? Anybody in here wants to work with me one-on-one? I'm about to put up right here. I'm gonna pin this. It just simply says this form right here. Say, hey, you want to work with me? If you want to work with me one-on-one, go ahead and fill out this form right here. Y'all see that little white banner right down here at the bottom where it says says form? If y'all can see it, just put yes if you can see it. Great. Excellent. All right, good. So it's going to be up there for like 5 more seconds. But go ahead, and if it does go away and you want to complete, this is only for serious people, serious-minded folks only. If you're not serious, please don't waste our time. Don't do it, because there's so many people that are looking to become a better version of themselves, and they really want to work with me one-on-one. So go ahead and click right there. That's the highest level. So I'm excited about that. Real quick, and listen, we're gonna keep going, and so don't go anywhere. We're getting ready to kick off the second part of our talk. If any part of what I have shared today, especially when it comes to wealth, abundance, and prosperity, I authored a book. Excellent, Luna. I authored a book, Cracking the Abundance Code. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see the banner to the TikTok shop right down here? Go ahead and listen, you want to get a copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. It's a book that I authored not too very long ago, and it's a powerful piece. It's designed for you to become more attuned to your wealthy self. The title of the book is Cracking the Abundance Code, literally quantum leaping to your wealthy identity. Because the universe does not give us what we ask for. It gives to us based upon how we see ourselves. So I definitely want you to grab your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. And so one of the things that, because many of you are already doing the work, and you hear me say this all the time, you're doing the work, you're doing your meditations, you have your vision boards, you light your candles, you're scripting, you're doing all of these amazing things, but the abundance that you're looking for hasn't shown up yet. And to good degree, because we live in this energetic universe, it is because you're wrestling with something very, very simple. It's very simple, but yet very, very powerful. It is limiting beliefs. And when you are wrestling with limiting beliefs, that's what shows up over and over again. And so the very first chapter in the book is on limiting beliefs, how you recognize what they are, how they show up in your life, and how you can remove them. The second thing is that when you get a copy of Cracking the Abundance Code, there's a 21-day roadmap, not a challenge, but a roadmap to show you how you can tap into that best version of yourself. Because as a clinically certified hypnotherapist, I work with C-suite executives, professional athletes that are literally trying to scale their lives and do better, to be better. And abundance is always a part of it, because abundance is more than just money. Abundance is all of the good stuff. It is the healing, it is the happiness, it's the joy, it's the love. All of those things show up as abundance in our lives. And so the 21-day roadmap is to help you to get there. And so this is when you order Cracking the Abundance Code, I'm going to sign it. I'm going to personalize it. I am going to ship it out immediately. So go ahead and grab your copy. It's 15 bucks right here in the TikTok shop. Go ahead and grab your copy of Cracking the Abundance Code. Again, I'm going to sign it. I'm going to personalize it. I'm going to put your name in it. I'm going to put a note. And also I am going to put a little gift inside of this and ship it out immediately. So this is you don't want to miss this opportunity. Where my meditation people at? Real quick. Where my meditation people at? Where are you at? Show me. Let me go ahead and pin this right here for you. Bam. If my meditation people are in the building, excellent. Oh, I got some good stuff for you. Where my meditation folks at? If you are a person that meditates, I meditate with my candles. Candles, we created these candles. They are absolutely powerful. Absolutely powerful. I see you, Butler. I got you. Janelle, take care of you. All right, so listen. Each one of these candles, these are not only meditation candles, but they are intention candles. That's right. They are intention candles. They are for manifestation too. And so here, these candles are designed to help you to attract into your space whatever the intention is for that particular candle. So this right here is the abundance candle, one of my absolute favorites. I keep the abundance candle nearby. And so each one of the candles, they are 100% natural soy based. They have a cotton wick. They are all infused with essential oils that are in alignment with the intention for that particular candle. This particular candle is the abundance candle. The abundance candle in this triple bliss set, because let me tell you something right now. These type candles, you can't even get one for this price point, let alone three with three different intentions. So the first one is the abundance candle, and the essential oils are lemongrass and bergamot. So lemongrass, bergamot, and it has lodestone oil in it. Listen, Black Goddess just grabbed her product today. So listen, y'all congratulate Black Goddess. Thank you so very much. We appreciate you. And we see Never Spoiled. We see that you added it to your cart too. Excellent. Thank you so very much. And so we celebrate you on that. Good. Congratulations. Welcome to the family. But see, listen, if you don't know what a lodestone is, it's simply a magnet. And so the magnet oil is in here. It magnetizes the attraction and draws the abundance into your space. So I use the abundance candle, and it smells absolutely amazing too. The next one is one of my favorites. Especially aromatically. It is the Heal candle. I actually lit it during our meditation Monday time together. And so right here we have the rose, the rose is infused. The Heal candle is infused with rose oil. And so this rose oil, if you know anything about aromatherapy, this this rose oil is absolutely powerful. It is one of the highest vibrational frequencies that you can have in an essential oil, and it is designed to be impactful on our health, our wellness, all of those things. So during our time today, and it smells really, really good. If y'all like rose, I mean, like, and it has actual rose petals inside of it. And these are not some candles that we just order from somebody and then we turn around and we share them with you. No, we actually make these in-house. So they have wonderful energy into them. They are powerful. And last but not least is the happy candle. The happy candle, it smells absolutely amazing. It is designed for just that, for you to be happy. You can't attract wealth and abundance and you're miserable. So the happy candle is going to help with that powerfully. It has lemon verbena in it. And so just like when you go to those high-end resorts, those 5-star properties and all that stuff, that's what this one smells like. So you get all 3 candles for the price of really just one for the $39. So go ahead and grab that right here in the TikTok shop, and we're gonna get back to our message. We're gonna keep it going. Can we keep going? Can we keep going? There we go. Excellent, excellent. Here we go. Thank y'all so much. We really appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and unpin these bad boys as we unpin this, and we remove that from the live. There we go. Excellent. And they're right here in the TikTok shop. Bam. Perfect. Here we go. If y'all are ready for part 3, put 3 in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you, Chanel. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for the footballs. If you are ready for part 3, put 3 in the chat. Let's go, let's go. We are tapping away. We're going to blow this out of the water. We're already at 72,000. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I see you. Here we go. The subconscious mind is always listening. The subconscious mind is always listening. And I tell y'all, even like when I do my sessions, they say, well, AD, did I fall asleep? You know, hypnosis and the process of getting into a state of trance, like we call hypnosis, sleep, it's very akin to it. Because literally what we're doing is slowing down the cycles of the brain. We're slowing down the cycles of the brain that gives us access to the subconscious mind. It does feel like falling asleep. And so I always laugh when people ask me that. It's like, did I fall asleep? Even if you did, always remember this. The subconscious mind is always listening. That's right, Janae. It's always listening. The subconscious mind is always listening. And it's recording 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It doesn't stop. It's always listening. It's listening to your thoughts. It's listening to your words. It's listening to your emotions. It's listening to the environment around you. It's listening to the traumas and what you have on repeat. So it's constantly listening. So the subconscious does not respond to logic. Always remember that. The subconscious does not respond to logic. It responds to repetition, emotion, and imagery. I teach y'all that every day. And what does it respond to? It responds to repetition, emotion, and imagery over and over again. The things that you experience over and over again, they get they get lodged in the subconscious mind. What's going on, Mother Love? I got you. You think you fall asleep, but you sure wake up though. But no, it's a beautiful thing. But just remember, it's always listening. So when you say this is taking too long, watch this now. Watch this now, because we're talking about the subconscious mind and how things play out in it. That's right, Brett. Thank you. Repetition, emotion, and imagery. That's what the subconscious mind loves. So when you say, watch this now. When you say this is taking too long, the subconscious mind hears danger, not patience. The subconscious mind hears danger, not patience. It says, oh my goodness, here we go again. We're back in this space. It's taking too long. When you say, this is unfolding. Oh, wait a minute. That's another signal to the nervous system. Wait a minute. That's right. This is not safe. I'm not safe. That's what it feels like. Oh, but when you open your mouth and you have the unmitigated gall to say something like, this is unfolding, the subconscious hears safety and continues forward. So again, when you talk about the resistance, you get to the chance to what? Experience resistance. When you talk about the growth, the development, and the transformation, when you talk about this from a positive standpoint, the subconscious hears safety and continues to move forward. Here we go. Good. Two people can have the same situation, yet one grows resentful while the other one grows resilient. Who is it? Who are you going to be? Who is it that you're going to be? Hey, Dinah, good to see you on. Welcome in. That's it, Rebret. This is unfolding for my good, for my development. All of this stuff that we perceive sometimes as negative is just resistance. And we have to redefine what resistance means for us and to us and through us, because it is that resistance that causes us to grow and to become. So you say to yourself, this is unfolding. This is unfolding. So again, two people can be in the same situation, the same situation, and have two different outcomes. Why will they have two different outcomes? Because where your focus goes, energy flows, and where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. I'm going to say that again. Where your focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you for those finger hearts. Yes, throw them flames up in there. Where your focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. So we can have two people with the same situation, the same stimuli, the same things, and they have two different perspectives, because one may say, what? This is taking too long. The other one says, this is unfolding. And the one who says this is unfolding is creating something that is akin to it, because it's always going to be akin to the vibrational frequency of the thing that we put out there. So if we're putting out lack, want, frustration, the universe is going to reflect that back to us in kind. And we get the chance to experience that over and over again. The mind's job is to prove your beliefs. That's right, Janae. That's right. The thinker thinks and the prover proves. What does the prover prove? The prover proves what the thinker thinks. So you're absolutely right. So where your focus goes, energy flows. Where energy flows, manifestation soon follows. So again, in this scenario, one grows resilient, the other one grows resentful. Who is it that you're going to be? Are you going to be resilient or resentful? Aren't you tired of being resentful? Aren't you tired of that frustrating feeling? It's time to let that go. It's time for you to let that go and to get out of the universe's kitchen and to let it do what it does. All right, here we go. Let's go. The words you use to describe your process become the emotional climate. Write this down. This is a good one. Come on now. You have tenacity and you're resilient. Come on, be resilient. Be resilient, not resentful. Be resilient, not resentful. Be resilient, not resentful. If you find yourself being resentful, being frustrated, being angry with your moment, just breathe, just pause, and tell yourself life is unfolding for me, not against me. The universe is always working with me. The universe is saying yes. It always says yes. It does not say no. The words you use to describe your process become the emotional climate in which manifestation either thrives or withers. Write this down. Write this down. Watch this. The words you use to describe your process become the emotional climate in which manifestation either thrives or it withers. You're either going to create, what do we talk about? Epigenetics. What do we say about epigenetics? When you change the environment, you change the gene. You change how the gene expresses itself in your physical body. Now watch this. So when it comes to your life and it comes to your ability to manifest, say that, Willis, I am resilient and life is unfolding for me. Life is unfolding. Thank you, Wushu. Here it is again. I'll read it again. The words you use to describe your process, write this down, y'all. The words you use to describe your process become the emotional climate in which manifestation either thrives or it withers. Sacred and divine all day long. That's right, Janet. I am resilient. Life is unfolding for me. That's right, Willis. I am resilient. I am resilient. Life is unfolding for me, through me, by me, with me. These are the declarations that you make. And as you make these declarations, it changes the vibrational frequency of the electromagnetic field around you. And as you change the electromagnetic field around you, you start to resonate at a different frequency. And as you resonate at a different frequency, a higher frequency, because you say, I am resilient. I am resilient. I am resilient. You become magnetized. There you go, Jeanette. That's it. Janet, you become magnetized. And that electromagnetic field draws into your experience that which is a vibrational match for the thing that you said. So the thing that you said, because you're resilient and not resentful, you're starting to manifest things that show that you are in alignment. So again, the words you use to describe your process become the emotional climate in which manifestation either thrives or it withers. Positive energy flowing. That's right. That's right, Tamara. Life is unfolding for me, with me, through me, and by me. If y'all are ready for part 4, put 4 in the chat. Man, we are cranking today. We're almost at 100K right now. We're already at 78,000. Thank you, Songbird. Thank you, Marsha. And listen, as we have any newbies coming up in here, let us know. If we haven't already acknowledged you, let us know that you're a newbie. Oh, we appreciate you up in here. Let us know that you're a newbie by simply putting newbie in the chat so that we can love on you. We don't bite. And yes, tapping is clapping, so let's go ahead on. The ego loves your ego gratification. Okay. Esther, welcome in, Esther. Thank you, Marsha. High vibes, y'all love on, listen, y'all love on Esther, y'all love on high vibes, y'all love on them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all for doing that. Oh, we're right here in Florida, right here in the U.S. Thank you, Jabs. Excellent, thank you. Appreciate y'all loving on them. Y'all are wonderful. The law of process. One of my good friends, he's a well-known bishop, and he would love this conversation that we're having because he calls himself a how does he say it? He calls himself a process theologian. A process, yes, it's a state here in the U.S., yes. And so it is a process theologian. A process theologian is somebody that believes that everything is in the process. Listen, so glad to have you in here with us, Esther. He would love this conversation. So part 4, here we go. The law of process. Yes, thank you. The law of process. Why nothing meaningful arrives fully formed. Nothing arrives fully formed. There's always growth. This is really one of the most powerful statements that we're about to make. And I really need you to get this. Thank you, Esther, for grabbing that daily heart me. Come on now. It's called process. It's called process. Come on, Janet. Oh, listen. Is Fabulous up in here? I don't know if Fabulous is up in here. If she's up in here, great. But for my churchy folks, we about to go there and y'all about to have some fun. Here we go. Come on. Nothing arrives fully formed. Say that again, Jeanette. Say it again, Janae. Nothing arrives fully formed. It's about to get ugly in here. It's about to get ugly in here. Y'all don't know if y'all see the cloud overhead. There's a cloud up in this tank. Here you go. Why nothing meaningful arrives fully formed in nature. Nothing skips stages. Here we go. That's right. We're in the right space. Nothing arrives fully formed. Oh, you're in the right space, Esther. We are. Because, I like to call myself a spiritual polyglot. A polyglot is somebody that speaks multiple languages. And so wherever you are, it doesn't matter whether you are, whether you're agnostic, whether you Hindu, Buddhist, you follow Ifa, whether you're Christian, whether you're Muslim, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your spiritual tradition is. It doesn't matter what your take on life is. That's why you hear me talk. And when we do these talks, they're going to be grounded in some spiritual tradition. They're going to be grounded in quantum mechanics. They're going to be grounded in psychology. All of these things, these aspects, they help to nurture us and to grow us so that we can become better versions of ourselves. Yes, the Kabbalah, all of these things, So y'all gonna hear me talk from all of these. So as a polyglot, as a person who has the ability to speak multiple languages, I'm a spiritual polyglot, so I can speak whatever spiritual language that you are accustomed to. So if you speak in the vernacular of, Baptist, Pentecostal, you might hear that voice. If you speak in the agnostic, you may hear that. If you speak in the humanist perspective or the Islamic or Muslim, you're going to hear that. If you speak Ifa, you're going to hear that. You're going to hear all of this, Hinduism, Buddhism. But this is about you becoming the better version of yourself and seeing yourself in the words that are coming out. So let's keep going. In nature, nothing skips stages. Absolutely nothing. Nothing skips stages. Nothing skips process. Yet humans demand instant results and call it ambition. You get mad because things aren't happening the way you want them to happen, when you want them to happen, as fast as you want them to happen. But baby, come here. Let me help you grow. Let me help you grow here. Let me help you grow. The fact that in nature, because the universal law of correspondence reminds us that as within, so without, as above, so below. If you want to find out a thing, you can look at another thing and it can tell you the truth. So when we go and we analyze and we look at nature, there is no process that comes through the portal of manifestation that does not come in stages. It is a process. It is the law. In nature, nothing skips these stages. Yet humans demand instant results, and they call it ambition. And all you're doing is creating stress for yourself. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Anybody felt that stress before? That stress, it comes from the desire. No, it comes from your misunderstanding of the process. It comes from misunderstanding what true transformation and growth requires. Here we go. The law of least effort. The law of least effort does not mean no effort at all. And see, that's another thing in this conscious woke community that we have, that we kind of bend towards this place where we learn a few axioms, we learn a few universal laws, and now here it is. Right now, here it is. We want to sit up there and now, the universal law of least effort says I don't have to do anything. Lie, misinterpretation, not fully understood. No. The law of least effort doesn't mean no effort. It means aligned effort. You get the information before the process really starts. That's a part of it. Absolutely. Just like everything has a process. Like when you're ready, there's an old axiom that says, when the pupil is ready, the master will appear. When the pupil is ready, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. But not a moment until. Seeds are not lazy for taking time. Seeds are not lazy for taking time. They are intelligent. What does what mean, Marsha? Ask me a complete question. What's going on, Scarlett? Good to see you up in here. Welcome in. Did I see Henson come up in here? I think I might have saw Henson come in here. Come on up in here. A person building a business may spend months invisible. Months invisible. Months learning new systems, clarifying their mission, their role, their goal. Hey, Henson, good to see you up in here, superstar. Building their confidence before momentum suddenly appears overnight. Thank you for grabbing that daily heartbeat. Thank you. What if your current season is not about arrival, but about alignment? Because remember, we always talk about alignment. What is alignment? The thoughts we have, the words we speak, the actions we take, and the emotions that we experience. Thank you, Gabriel, for grabbing that daily heartbeat. Thank you. Seeds are not lazy for taking time. Taking me 12 years to build my business. Come on, Jabs. It takes time. And there's no, what was that commercial? There was no wine that we release until it's time. That's some old school jive. Spiritual traditions consistently teach that endurance refines character, and character determines what you can hold without collapsing. 12 years to get my BS. Wow. You got it though. That's it. Come on now. Things take time. Things take time. Every spiritual tradition talks about your character. Every single one of them. Every single one of them talks about your character and the endurance that refines your character. The things that you face, the resistance that you're dealing with, it refines that character, and that character determines what you can hold without collapsing. If y'all ready for part 5, put 5 in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. We crushing today. Oh, we doing good. We're already at 92,000 likes. We're at 92,000 likes. And listen, Willis, we need to make sure. Listen, let's get Willis in the Oasis. Let's go ahead and do that. Thank y'all. Thank you, Willis. Thank you, Janae. And Sunshine, if you like, are y'all in the Oasis? Y'all need to be in the Oasis. And remember, the Oasis is our channel on Discord. And right here on TikTok, this is how you gain access. All right, good. Here's part 5. This is a big one. Come on, Jabs. It's easy to come on. Listen. Yeah, listen, if you will, Mimi, take care, Jabs, if you will. Here we go. When the path curves, the ego panics, but the soul smiles. I'm going to say that again. Hey, Sean, good to see you up in here. Come on in. When the path curves, the ego will panic, but the soul smiles. The soul smiles. What does that mean? The ego wants straight lines. Why does the ego want straight lines? The ego wants straight lines because it's logical. It wants step 1, step 2, step 3. It wants a straight line. Does that make sense? If that makes sense, put yes in the chat. Your ego, where your desire arrives from, where it arrives out of, your ego wants a straight line. It don't want to hear none of that stuff that you talking about curves and ups and hills and valleys and left and right and all. No. Your conscious mind is like, look here, bro. I want a straight line to my end. And I need it mapped out step by step, moment by moment. I don't want any surprises. I don't want any shocks. I want a clear, laid path. Oh, that's what your conscious mind wants. That's what your ego wants. Your ego wants it because it loves. Listen, Tamara says, I need a clear blueprint. Right. That's your natural desire. And so when you require that, here's the tough part. When your conscious mind and your ego, because they're wedded, your conscious mind and your ego are one. When your conscious mind requires clear direction, why does it require that? Because it wants to feel safe. It wants to feel comfortable in its desire. It wants to feel comfortable in its desire. So the ego panics when curves present themselves. But the soul, it goes by a different thing. It doesn't have the same requirements because the soul is eternal. Your ego is temporal. See, the part of you that is temporary is attached to your ego. This incarnation, this moment right here in time, who you are, your name and the role that you're playing in this life, it is attached greatly to your ego. Your ego is temporary. Does that make sense? Your ego is temporary. Does that make sense? If it makes sense, put yes in the chat. Thank you. Thank you, Tamara. Thank you, Marsha. I love it, Marsha. It makes sense. So your ego is temporary. So it got problems with everything. It wants everything perfect. Yes, we've already reached 100K. It wants everything perfect. It wants everything lined up nice and neat because its ego says it has to be in alignment with how I see the world around me. And anything outside of that is not going to vibe. And it's a scary something. Oh, the ego is scary. It doesn't like surprises and curves and turns, but the soul is eternal. So the soul looks at the challenge in a different way. So the soul says, well, if not now, maybe later. Because it has the luxury of being around for a very, very long time. It is not held to the same construct as the ego, because the ego is temporary, connected to the conscious mind. The soul is connected to the subconscious mind. It is requiring nothing along those lines. So here we go. The ego wants straight lines and clear timelines because it craves control. It craves control because it understands that it's temporal, that it at any moment in time, it could be up out of here. So its job is to define, delineate everything in your world so that it can carve a path of safety for you to exist in. So the soul understands detours as direction, not punishment. That's what the soul sees it as. So many breakthroughs arrive disguised as interruptions. Many breakthroughs arrive as interruptions. A relationship ending creates space for self-reflection. Anybody ever had a season where you broke up with who you thought was the love of your life? Y'all broke up and now you sitting there quiet. You're sitting there alone. But what does that alone do? What does that alone do? Come on, what does that alone do? It causes you sat there, you were wise enough to go and sit on the beach. That's right, Mimi. You were wise enough to go and sit on the beach. You were wise enough to sit there and take time for yourself to heal and to grow. Come on, bring it on, bring it, Trinity. You become aware. It brings awareness to your present moment situation. It causes you to be introspective. And so as you're in that season of introspection, you have to realize that many of the breakthroughs that come on now, Janet, now your job turning on too. Now you're talking about clarity. And so as the clarity begins to show up in your world, your nervous system starts to shift. It starts to feel safe and all of that wonderful thing because you're starting to realize that many breakthroughs arrive disguised as interruptions. A relationship ending creates space for self-respect. It creates space for reflection, which later attracts a partnership aligned with peace instead of chaos. So now y'all jump out of the old situation and then you go through a process of healing. And now you have recalibrated yourself. So now you're no longer vibrating at the frequency of the old version of you. You have evolved and now you see yourself differently. What you have new standards and boundaries because your identity has shifted and changed. Because your identity and all of those things have changed, so have your standards and boundaries. As your standards and boundaries change, your vibrational frequency changes. You're no longer the same person. And because you're no longer the same person vibrationally, vibrationally, you're sending out a new signal. And that new signal is then projected out into the quantum field. And that quantum field is going to reflect it back to you as reality. But the reality that you have, come on, Sean, the reality that you are going to be experiencing is a new reality based upon your new identity. And that new identity has created new standards and new boundaries in your life. So now, because you are at a new space, vibrationally, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, you might even look better. And so now you have the opportunity to draw into your space somebody that can be your partner for life. Once upon a time, you may have been sick. You may have been wrestling with the high levels of stress and emotional things that you've had to endure. But it was that caused you to go inside and realize that it is your emotional state that dictates how you feel on the inside. How you feel on the inside projects outwardly, because the universal law of correspondence says, as within, so without. So that which we experience as reality is merely a reflection of what's going on internally. So when you have the unmitigated gall to do the internal work, to work on yourself, to heal yourself, to have different thoughts, to have different words, to have different emotions, to have different actions, you literally are creating a new version of yourself and a new frequency and a new reality. You're a whole new person, baby. You are attracting abundance, prosperity, healing, happiness, wholeness. You kicking everything. Listen, everything is falling in your lap. All kinds of abundance starts to flow into your space, because now you're no longer acquiescing to the old version of you. You are sold out to the new version of you. There it is right there. I'm trying to help somebody today. Whoo! Thank you. The soul understands detours as directions, not as punishment. Many sacred texts remind us that surrender is not weakness. It is cooperation with a higher intelligence. Can you recall a moment when a disappointment later revealed that it was protection? Sold out. Come on, Rebret, be sold out to it. You've been sold out to it. Come on now. Sold out. Sold out. That's right. It's time to reflect, Sean. Come on now. Whoo. Can you recall a moment when disappointment later revealed itself? It was protection all along. You mad. I mean, you big mad. Come on now, let me make you laugh. You big mad. You big mad. Things didn't go. Man, look here. It didn't go the way you wanted. You were supposed to be with your friends, and you didn't get the chance to get out there, and all of a sudden something happened, and you found out later that they were in a car accident. You were supposed to be there, but something delayed you. I remember I was 20-something years old. I was frustrated. I was mad because I was headed to work. I was teaching. I was 21 years old. I'm headed to my job to teach this school. And boy, these people, I tell you, people were driving terrible. If y'all ever been to Florida, people drive terrible. They drive terrible. And so I'm upset because traffic, these people, this truck gets in front of me and slows me down. This other car gets on this side of me and I can't get over. Come on now. I'm frustrated because I may be late to work. Watch this. I'm so angry and I'm so frustrated because I'm trying to get round, but the cars won't let me get through. I'm trying to speed, but man, I can't. And these cars, what made it so bad is because these other set of cars, they were able to get around and go where they wanted to go. I couldn't. Watch me now. Watch me now. I'm upset. I'm frustrated. I'm angry because from my vantage point, I had a goal. I had an objective, and my goal was to be at my job on time, and I didn't want to miss a beat. And because that was my goal and that was my reputation, that's who I saw myself as, the universe wasn't going to deny me the fact that I needed to be to that job on time. But watch this. Just moments later, and I'm talking about it wasn't a good 4-5 minutes up the road. All of a sudden, I start to see cars doing this. Toom, 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 tumbling. Cars weaving and trying to get out of the way to avoid the accident that was happening. And so the lesson that I learned in that moment was sometimes we might be delayed. Sometimes we might get frustrated in the process. Sometimes we may not get to where we want to be on time based upon our desire to be there at a particular time. But when I tell you divine timing is everything. So what happened? The blocks, the cars that were blocked me. Come on now. The cars that blocked me from moving forward, they saved me from being in that accident. So many times the thing that you're frustrated about, it blocked you from being hurt. Or your kids having to go potty at the last second, hiding your keys. It put us in a space where it saved us from a very, very bad outcome. Had I not been blocked and had I not had that resistance, had I been able to drive freely and willy-nilly and going on to that space, I very well might have been in that accident. But because the universe had said, no, it ain't your time for all of that. You're going to be a couple of minutes late to your job, but I'm going to make sure that you get there. And see, sometimes sometimes we want to fight and we want to force our own hand. Sometimes you just have to allow and let go. Sometimes you have to allow and let go. And this is what's about to help you. If y'all are ready for part 6, put 6 in the chat. We got about 7 more minutes, so we're good. We're good. Late does not mean denied. Absolutely. To acquiesce means to accept something reluctantly, without protest, or to comply quietly. Yes, absolutely. That's what acquiesce means. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for the 6s. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just kind of double checking, make sure that we're good. All right, excellent. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Part 6. And I think we're going to put, we'll be able to wrap this one up, and I'm going to put a pin in this. Oh, man, y'all are tapping away. We're already at 119,000, 120,000 likes, man. We are crushing. Here we go. The emotional discipline of staying soft while staying committed. It's a perfect follow-up for what we just talked about. The story that I just shared. Yes, I was delayed, but I wasn't denied. I was protected. Many times when you got frustrated because of things not moving the way you wanted them to move and how you wanted to move, it was really the universe saying, no, 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 not now. No, 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 no. You're okay. We got something else for you, not this. The emotional discipline of staying soft while staying committed. Because commitment is what? Commitment is doing the thing that you said you were going to do long after the mood you set and it's gone. If you've never heard me say that before, write that down. And if we have any newbies, as we just, even as we only have a few more minutes left in here, if we have any newbies in here, y'all don't want to go anywhere. Just stay for these next few minutes because you want to hear this. If we have any newbies that we haven't acknowledged, just put newbie in the chat. Even here with our YouTube family, do the same thing. There you go. You right, Janae. You were mad. But I see now the no was protection to get me here. Ooh, that's powerful. Come on now. The no is not, is just not yet. That's right. Luna's our newbie. Yes, Ashley. Ashley is a newbie. Y'all love on our newbies. Come on, here we go. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Commitment is doing the thing that you said you were going to do long after the mood you set it in is gone. Commitment is doing the thing that you said you were going to do long after the mood you set it in is gone. A lot of times we make a lot of commitments during certain moments of emotional context that put us in alignment with making said commitment. But once the emotional state is over, once the mood shifts, then quite often sometimes the commitment that we make, it shifts too. But commitment does not require rigidity. It doesn't. Commitment doesn't require rigidity. It requires devotion without desperation. It requires devotion without desperation. You can't be desperate in your commitment because desperation is an emotion. It's an emotional state. And when that emotional state shifts, if you made a decision and a commitment out of desperation and your season of desperation ends, then guess what? Look at Willis. Y'all are listen, I know Willis. Is that you? Wait a minute. Willis, is this you? This can't be you over here in the TikTok. Wait a minute. Willis, that's not you. That's listen, Janae, listen, Willis, you're not supposed to be. Lord have mercy. They done got Willis over here in the TikTok land. They got Willis. Don't. Oh, Lord, y'all. Listen, Janae, they done stole Willis. Willis is gone. They stole. Listen, Willis, Janae is like, come on back home. Sean talking about, wait a minute. It's more fun here. Oh, Lord, here they go. Listen, this is not good. Willis is over here. Willis, Wushu is your first follower. Now they right there good enough. Welcome, Willis. Willis. Don't go back. Listen, that's Mimi. Don't follow. Listen. Jabs, Mimi, Fine Wine, Antoine, Fabulous. Don't go back with them. Don't go back there with them. Don't go back there with them. That's right. Janae said, going on to the back since you left them over there in YouTube land. Oh, God. All right, here we go. Oh, this is so funny. Thank you. Thank you for this. I truly appreciate y'all. Commitment does not require rigidity. It requires devotion without desperation. Man, you know what? We right here to talk. I think, can we just put a pin in number 6? He ain't never going home. Have a nice life. What? What you mean? He needs to come back to the quiet. Listen, Sunshine says, Willis, Sunshine says, you need to come back over to the quiet life. Willis say he want a party, I guess. I don't know. He's going to see. Now Willis gets a chance to see the after party for the first time. Oh, God. Y'all are a mess. Listen, y'all don't spoil Willis. Don't do that. Mimi says he's ours now. Listen, but Willis, don't do that. See, Willis, how you came over here just starting problems. Oh, God. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, y'all. Come on. Willis testing the waters over there. That's it. Oh, God. Oh, this is his first time on TikTok. So y'all Y'all love on Willis a little bit. So welcome in, Willis. Sean said he'll be back. Thank you, Sean. He needs to be right over here with his YouTube family. Don't come over here with these heathens over here on TikTok. So listen, can we go ahead and just kind of put a pause in at 6 and we pick up tomorrow with this? Because this is good. But y'all are having fun and y'all have made me laugh. And we are right at the top of the hour. It's 2 o'clock. So good. Listen. Willis has 8 followers and growing already. Look at this already. Listen, everybody in here, y'all, listen. Somebody pin Willis up at the top. So Willis is brand new to TikTok. Y'all pin Willis. Wave your hand like this. Just say hello or something like that. And so everybody, y'all, just everybody that's in here, go ahead and follow Willis. Willis is new, so he gonna get some love. Thank y'all. Y'all listen, y'all unpinned. So Willis is gonna be up here on the pin for a few seconds. Y'all love on Willis. Willis is new to TikTok, so we want to make sure that he has a great experience. And we gonna go ahead and love on y'all. Y'all love on Willis, and y'all just follow Willis. And then Willis, you got to go back and you got to follow them. So y'all are together. All right, good. All right, y'all. Listen, this is great. So listen, we are going to thank everybody. We good. We're gonna all pick up tomorrow with part 6, right? Is that okay? That's okay, everybody? We cool with that? Excellent. Thank you, Tamara. Yes, excellent. We will do that. Thank you, Monique. Thank you, Jazz. Yes. And so now we're going to thank our YouTube family for being with us today. We're going to go ahead and we're going to release our YouTube family. And listen, thank you, Sunshine. Thank you so much. Listen, and Willis is back over here too. Willis is doing both sides. Willis got both of y'all going. See, listen, Willis got 2 phones. Don't try Willis. Willis is back over here on the YouTube. Look at him right there already. Bam. There he is. He back on there. Listen, thank y'all so much, our YouTube family. We truly appreciate you for being over here with us today, because y'all could have been anywhere. But thank you so much for hanging out. We're going to get ready to kick off our after party, but make sure that you are back. Listen, thank you. A. Harmon, welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for being on. And listen, Willis is multitasking. So y'all don't bother Willis now. Willis is doing what he does. All right. So listen, thank y'all so much. Much love. We'll be back with part 2. So don't miss it tomorrow. I'll be back here tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. So we'll be here from 12 to 2. All right. So great. Much love, our YouTube family. We will see you tomorrow. All of that good stuff. We're getting ready to kick the after party off over here on the TikTok. All right. We'll see you later.